Today I'm going to teach you step by step how to make 3 super cute patio DIY crafts, all using Dollar Tree items. Welcome to Stillwater's Wreath Designs. Come on in. If you're new to the Stillwater's Wreath Designs channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you. We have wreath and door swag tutorials that upload every single week. So if you like that sort of thing, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join us. You'll find a full materials and tools list for you below in the description of this video. Okay, let's dive in. Our first craft will be a quick and easy summer wreath. We'll be using a 14-inch wire wreath frame, 1 pool noodle, a decorative sign, 3 green leis, 3 hot pink leis, and 18 standard zip ties. When you take a look at the wire wreath frame, you can see that it's got a rounded side and a concave side. We're going to place the rounded side face down, and then we're going to grab our pool noodle, and I'm just going to corkscrew it onto itself to help it be more flexible. Now I'm just going to take the pool noodle and lay it right inside the concave part of our wire wreath frame, and then I'm going to secure it with our zip ties. I'm just running those zip ties right around the pool noodle and the frame, running it around rings 2 and 3 on that metal frame to make sure they don't slide around. And I'm anchoring them down right at the crossbars so they don't shift. Once you get to the last section where we're anchoring it down with the zip tie, you're going to have to grab a pair of scissors and trim off the excess pool noodle. Don't worry, it's super thin and pliable and hollow in the center. I'm just eyeballing where it ends, grabbing my scissors and cutting. We'll need 1 more zip tie to anchor down this last bit of pool noodle into the wire frame. Once I get that step done, I'm going to grab my small snips and trim away all those excess bits of zip tie. I'll leave a link for my favorite small snips for you below in the description of this video. Now I'm just going to grab my clear packing tape and wrap a couple of strands right around the seam of that pool noodle to keep it nice and tight. Perfect. Now on to the next step. Go ahead and grab the 3 green and 3 pink leis, and we're going to wrap those around our wreath base. Be sure to have some zip ties handy because we'll be using those to secure the leis to the wreath. You guys, all we're going to do is grab those leis, keep them together, don't cut them apart, and we're just going to alternate back and forth between the pink and the green leis and wrap them around the wreath frame. Once we get it wrapped around, we'll anchor it down with zip ties. So you'll be using 1 zip tie at the beginning of each lei and 1 at the end for a total of 12. Okay, let's start wrapping. Look how cute that turned out for such a quick and easy process. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our decorative sign. First, I'm just going to cut away the hanger that came on the sign. We won't be needing that. We're going to be anchoring this down with hot glue. So first, I'm going to determine where I want to place my sign. I've decided I'm going to place it in the bottom right quadrant. And now I'm going to give a boatload of glue to the back of the sign so that I can press it down for good adherence. Be careful. Now press down. Hold, and I'm just going to place my heavy-duty cutters on there for some weight while that has time to dry. I'm going to set this off to the side to dry and grab a couple of ribbons to make a quick, simple bow for our wreath. I've grabbed a 2.5-inch wide ribbon, and I'll be using 2 1.5-inch wide ribbons. You'll need your scissors and a standard pipe cleaner, and we're just going to make a quick hand bow. If you'd like some step-by-step instructions on how to make hand bows, I'll leave a couple of tutorial links for you below in the description of this video. Okay, let's get this added to our wreath. I'm going to add this to the upper left-hand corner, and I'm going to take that pipe cleaner and just wrap it right around the wreath. Once that's firmly attached, I'm going to fluff out my bow, grab my scissors, and trim my ribbon tails. Now I'm going to curl those ribbon tails. All this is a cardboard insert left over from a 10-inch roll of deco mesh. Perfect for curling. That's all there is to it. A perfect summer wreath in just 15 minutes. Okay, let's move on to the next. Let's make a seahorse patio or wall hanger. I grabbed this seahorse wooden blank from the nautical section at Dollar Tree. You can use any of those pieces that you like. I just really thought the seahorse was super cute. You'll also need to grab 2 bags of the glass gems found in the craft section. They come in a variety of colors. I grabbed the multi-pack. I actually grabbed 3 bags of these glass gems because I didn't realize that I would only need 1 1/4. So only buy 2 when you go to the store. You'll also need some heavy-duty crafting glue, such as E6000 or anything else that's meant to glue glass beads. And I'm going to lay a piece of cardboard underneath my seahorse to protect my workstation. You're going to want to flip that wood cutout upside down so that you're gluing the glass gems on the back side. The front side has raised areas and it's not going to allow you to get a good adhesion. Be sure to pop off that tag. I'm going to go ahead and leave that twine hanger so that I can hang my seahorse once it's dry. These glass gems come in various diameters and they're super cute, guys. They come in various shades of blues, greens, and clears, perfect for a nautical summer look. I ended up grabbing some diamond glaze glue because my E6000 lid was glued tight. So on to plan B. All right, guys, this is a really easy project. It's only going to take you about 10 minutes, if even that. And all I'm going to do is add dollops of glue and then press down those glass gems, alternating in colors. I don't really have any particular pattern. I'm just adding the dollop of glue and placing the gem. A quick pro tip, anytime you find any super small pieces, go ahead and set them off to the side. Those are great for fillers for those small or tight corners. That's all there is to it. We'll give this 24 hours to dry and then it'll be ready to hang. Let's make some outdoor coasters. You'll need a box of towering tumbling blocks from the Dollar Tree, a single sheet of the Cork poster board, your hot glue gun, and some adhesive glue. When you open your towering tumbling blocks, you'll notice that there are 2 shades of brown, a natural and a darker chocolate brown. Go ahead and disregard this picture frame. I thought I was going to use it as a square to help me keep things square, but I didn't end up needing to do so. I'm going to grab a handful of the blocks and separate them into the 2 different colors. And we'll be gluing the blocks together using both types of glue. As you can see here, I'm using 3 dots of the long-term adhesive glue, and then I'm adding a couple of dollops of hot glue in between. The hot glue is going to hold it now, and then the permanent adhesive will hold it forever. So I'm going to glue 3 of each color of the wood blocks together, making 2 sets of 3 of the dark brown and 2 sets of 3 of the light brown. Don't worry about the glue that's peeking through the cracks, guys. It's going to dry crystal clear. No one's ever going to see it. Okay, I brought the cardboard piece back into play to lay my pieces down to dry. Again, I'm making 2 sets of 3 of the dark brown and 2 sets of 3 for the light brown for each coaster. And then I'm going to set them off to the side to dry for just a minute while I continue assembling. Now that we've got our 4 sections built, it's time to assemble our coaster. I'll be gluing the 4 sections together following the same method, using equal amounts of drops of the hot glue and the permanent glue. To give the coaster some added character, I'm running the light colored wood horizontally and the dark colored wood vertically, just for some added dimension. Okay, let's grab our cork board and pull that from the packaging. It has a sticky back side with the white tape. So I'm going to grab my Sharpie marker, lay my wood piece coaster on the back side of the cork board, trace it with a Sharpie, it doesn't need to be perfect, and cut that out. Once I get this cut out, I'm going to take my scissors and round each of the corners. I'm not looking for perfection here, guys, but feel free to measure if you'd like to do so. Okay, let's grab our wood coaster. I'm just going to take a quick look at the front and back, decide which side is the pretty side, and let that side be towards the bottom. And then on the top, I'm just going to add some of that permanent adhesive, and then I'll peel off that white sticky back tape and add our cork board right on top. I'll press that down nice and tight for good adherence. You guys, these are so cute. What a perfect addition to the patio. Okay, I'm going to grab my foam sander block and just give a quick rough sand to the bottom side of the coaster to scuff off any of that excess glue. Don't worry, those white spots will dry clear. Let's give our coasters a test run. I've got them outside at my patio. I've got a large stemless wine glass that I like to use for most of my drinks, and it's working perfectly. I sure hope you enjoyed creating with me today. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and please give this tutorial a thumbs up. It really helps my little channel to grow. Thanks for spending time with me today, friends. Happy crafting.